one.
I am good there. Nice try, though.
Show the commander. The Furies. This then. With the grace of the moon. Moonlight guide me.
You ever wonder what light really is, cousin? Can't grasp it in your hand, doesn't weigh a thing, yet it's all around us. A real mystery. I'm waiting for the mortals to figure it out.
All laid to rest.
The Titan you know as Prometheus bestowed on mortals sacred fire from Olympus. In an interesting moment I did not entirely expect. How shall that fire be used hence in so many different hands?
Worth the risk.
Vermin down.
Let it soak. For your devotion to our cause, Lady Medea. You may have all the nectar you require, but I'd like you to have this too. Though it may not be suitable for your concoctions.
You would regard me as some goddess from on high with such a precious gift. If you but knew me better, you'd rescind the offer on the spot. This is unnecessary, sorceress. As you observed, I cannot use it anyway.
You could enjoy it. Perhaps with me or someone else. Or simply keep it.
Perhaps. Yes, thank you. You'd mentioned that you've come to trust in me. I wanted you to know it meant a lot. No one has told me so in recent times. Even great Hecate must keep me at arm's length.
Lady Medea, surely your inclination to conducting research all alone has something to do with this. You'd be welcome and safe at the crossroads if you wish to join us there.
No, I do not lack for company. The mere thought of being surrounded by the living and the dead alike makes the bile in my belly rise. But I don't mind you like so many of the rest. That they shall feel.
Getting somewhere. Oh, good. Transform.
Oh, hold on, that's another weapon you got. Oh, right. The nocturnal arms and their shape-shifting tricks. Figures. You witches like changing things about us, I'm to understand.
Won't work. So many different streets. I'll go this way. Couldn't do it.
If Prometheus isn't more careful, he might burn right up from all his smoldering. He keeps saying how he doesn't care for any of us goddesses or gods, but I think he's just playing hard to get.
Think I'm finished here. In the name of Hades. So bright. Death to Kronos. What a stench.
Ran into Lady Cersei on your way last night, did you, Em? She's quite the talent with those magic spells of hers. Like turning mortals into all sorts of things. Bit mean, if you ask me.
Excellent. Enchanted for the night.
blessing you receive, young lady. That energy, that electricity. Why, I'm afraid there's just no hiding it.
Thunderous power.
A new moon.
Well, what am I supposed to do on nights like this? If I can't even smell her, I don't know where I'm supposed to kick.
Lord Polyphemus, your nasal passages must be utterly congested. The one to whom you're referring is right there. Next time, I shall have to unearth something you can use.
Alright, sounds good. It's really not so bad. It's just if I can't smell my food, then I can't properly enjoy my meal.
Poisoned.
You little...
There. Try another one, maybe. Moving on.
We deliver.
Surprise,
Lord
surprise.
Hermes. More.
That worked. I'll pull my strikes should you happen to get in the way here. But at the summit, no. There.
You say the gods never shared nectar with you. Well, I'm sharing some now. Perhaps you can regain a taste for it.
No more of this, witch. I told you I don't care for it, and presently I have no plans to go make any offerings myself. My tolerance for you likewise nears its limit.
Your tolerance is enough, sir. I see how hard you work, expecting nothing in return. For all you've given to Olympus, may you never give your soul.
That would require me to have one still.
Sir, what are you doing in the middle of the Rift of Thessaly? How did you even get here? Although you must be a powerful swimmer.
I'm proficient in a wide variety of athletics since you mention it. Swimming, leaping, striking things with clubs.
So this is part of your patrol path? To think, my journey could have been even more infested with foes if not for you.
Much would be different if not for me, though you're one of the few I've met of late to admit it. Fair voyaging, sister.
New course needs to be set. pity. Off I go. Now for the next one. Transform. No, you don't. The Sigil of Frost. A gift of ambrosia for you, Grandmother. Perhaps this can liven things up, for there ought to be much cause for celebration in the coming times. But mostly I just wanted you to have it, for all the hope you gave me.
You say I gave you hope. I was intent on fighting the Titan no matter what. But having met you, I started to consider the possibility that we might prevail. Then I could see my daughter's gentle face and her daughter's. I can think of no worthier cause. Snow falls gently on Olympus as before, but no trace of Typhon's foul storm remains, or of the rest of him. But you are able to confront him still somewhere beyond. Yes, darling.
Better.
This is for you. The Titans, Kronos and Prometheus have forged an alliance, yet are not so much alike. Prometheus longs for a world in which mortals do not answer to gods. He of all beings must know that shall never come to pass. Time can be controlled.
Lord Charon's ship. I accept this contract.
Again. All right, little sister, let's give these shades of Elysium a match to remember. What a shot. enjoy the many benefits of membership. These grabby hands again.
Some gemstones.
From the heavens themselves. Your path has led to Demeter.
Got here first. I must say, especially for someone who claims to thrive on pure disorder, you are very punctual and consistent, Eris. Every time I've crossed the rift, you've been right here.
No need to rub it in. Look, I know this is becoming a problem, but I swear I can get it under control. Just promise me you won't tell anybody.
You want me to promise not to tell anybody that you're punctual and consistent? Why? Because you'd hate for them to start to think better of you for a change?
Yeah. Although, since when do I even care what anybody thinks of me? That's not who I am. It's all because you're ruining it for me. Incoming!
Started it. In you go. This way.
Sister.
Now for the climb.
just your desire.
I walked the path. Lost too much blood. Back in one piece, Talos? Olympus, I accept this message. Come along, Homer.
Shades of the dead, her only witnesses.
Lord Poseidon! Felt that.
Enjoying that one, yeah? Well, we've got plenty more, just let me know. Whoa. Oh, hey, the mountain finally stopped shaking for a bit, and I remembered what I wanted you to know. A box of bottles of ambrosia. That's just 4 of them at once. Technical term.
So you don't just want one bottle of ambrosia, but 4, and you don't want me to, say, give one bottle at a time?
Come on, look how many guests I have. No single bottle's going to do. But now you know what we need to survive. I'll be counting on you, Mel, baby. Absolutely. Take it easy.
the Underworld's power. Hear me on my authority.
Didn't I just see you?
Gods could learn something from mortals, you know. For all their many failings, they have an admirable tendency to cling to hope. A certain quality we deathless often lack.
Hope can be the salve for the naive. So many mortals hope they'll never die. A feeling born of delusion and fear.
Yes, mortals live short, painful lives. And even still they strive for something greater than they mostly can achieve. I fight for them. You gods fight only for yourselves.
special delivery.
Package for you.
The messenger. The night of the moon.
For you.
Cheers, Hermes. A few more floors.
Freeze forever!
It fell back. The path across the sky.
Here's what I got for you this time.
Olympus, I accept this message. I felt something.
Greetings. Typhon, she is here.
shall be consequences for humiliating me.
Alas, that you were raised without appropriate parental guidance, for you lack even the most basic manners, even for a rotten little girl. Though it is terribly uncouth to take one's anger out on little children, you have left me with no other choice. Well, have this. You've grown. He had a family, you monster!
Olympus is secure. Testament enacted.
It takes practically all night for the hard-toiling princess of the dead to clamber to the highest point upon Olympus. But as often is the case, her return trip flies by in no time at all.
Return to Shadow now? A night well spent.
You know you can tell me anything, Mal. I won't judge. Well, maybe a little more than the other small green squishy thing you bare your soul to every night, but still.
I never made that particular connection between you and Phrynos before. I speak to him about my setbacks and mistakes, but I'm happy to save some for you if you like.
Yep, just lay 'em on me. And the bigger the screw-up, the more I want to know every juicy detail.
I appreciate your service.
What an accomplishment.
Considering how well you seem to know Odysseus, surely you know brave Commander Skelemius, do you not? Brave and humble, for I scarce know anything about his past.
Skelemius, you say? I know of no one by that name, and my recollection is infallible. Perhaps he hails from a distant land, presided over by its own strange gods.
No, that can't be.
Fair warning, I'm a proper wretch right now, Goddess. Used to think I lived a complete life, but all your journey has made me realize that there was much I left unsaid. Too much.
What? How do my journeys factor into that? And cease your wretchedness at once, or tell me how to make it stop.
You've met Scylla and the Sirens, the Cyclops, Polyphemus, the Enchantress Circe. One way or another, they each left an indelible mark on me. To say nothing of my wife and son, wherever they are. I think I need to go.
Go where? Odysseus, you can't leave now. We need you here. There must be something we can do.
Well, probably there is, but I wouldn't wish to overburden you. You already take on far too much.
Tell me more.
Inside, I'm
Perhaps
screaming.
some other time.
The task unfolds.
It's a new moon. It's me. Careful with this one. feverish here.
I'm out.
You got there. Getting some use out of that evil eye. Anything or anyone out there force you to call it a night early, next night you go do the same to them. Old tradition, but it works.
Appreciate the gift. The eye has certainly been instrumental in some cases where I got the better of my foes. Though whether I'm delivering retribution or merely taking vengeance, I'm not always sure.
Sorting out each act of vengeance does take a while, but don't sweat the technicalities too much. You're clear.
Every act of vengeance gets sorted out.
They're supposed to be.
Who summons me? Pray focus on you.
Another testament awaits. The depths of chaos. Ready or not, hence I go.
Minor changes may have profound effects.
If I'm to take another boon of yours, Great Aunt, I bid you take another offering of nectar from me. How you can carry yourself with such ease inspires me. If I could become more like you some ages hence, I would be very fortunate.
You want to be like me? Now that's a first. What I wouldn't give to turn back time and have another go at things knowing what I do now. Though, come to think, we plan to turn back time, don't we? Eris from the sky. Well, serves her right. Though we could never make her stay away for good. To think she's one of Nyx's many pups. Squeeze out a big litter like that, you're liable to get a runt.
They'll burn. Rest again for now.
I sense the influence on you of the arcana for which I am personally known. Then let the magic course through you, and may whichever hex you manifest lead you to glory.
Olympus.
Your brother Zagreus. Why, I suppose he's no longer my little sprout by now. Grown as he has into a noble underworld prince. That you two finally know each other gladdens my old heart.
Life or death. In the name of Hades.
the underworld?
Sure, why not? Yes. No threats nearby. In the name of Hades. Not a chance. I'll take it.
Hidden aspect of the arms. Whether 'tis wise to speak the vow of rivals is for you to decide. But I can see the wisdom in rescinding that one. I'd not wish to face me at my best either.
I may not be finished with that vow just yet, Headmistress. I wonder what else you're holding back, if you possess such power you suppress by will of night alone.
Do wonder, by all means. And should you require more of an advanced test of your aptitude, I shall be waiting. The all-consuming flame. Into the fray, sisters. You look adorable. Total eclipse. Return to Shadow now.
I passed the test. I did as Chaos asked. Return to Shadow now.
I've observed all that I wish for now.
I know that sound out.
Awaken!
Mayhaps you could give my disciples a little demonstration, huh?
You could say.
Power to change. It'll be worth the wait.
What's going on?
thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Oh, I do enjoy a good relaxing bath, even whilst dead. And who am I to say no to a goddess? So why not?
Perfect.
I know your customs and mine aren't quite the same, but my eyes are going to remain averted here, if that's all right.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
Oh, well, perhaps once in a while, when they could. Though seldomly both men and women at the same time. Doing so could seem untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, of course not. In fact, I've bathed with goddesses before. It's been a little while.
Oh, that's all right. Doubtless you'll recall the finer points. You mostly just have to try and let go your burdens.
Should be simple, as I've many of those. In fact, no matter how many I let go, it seems some yet remain. But being here does help.
Well, as long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable. It is. Well, don't know about you, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
Ooh. Good evening, broker. Which to start with?
Use caution.
Anubis. Let our bond grow strong.
The arms of night.
The lovers. I can't quite grasp this one. No use. Once more, then. Death to Kronos. Grandmother, you've stood by me ever since we met, and I felt our bond from the start. May this ambrosia commemorate not just our past, but our future. For I feel I still have so much to learn about you, and learn from you.
I shall accept this, but no more. Know that your mother and I always had our struggles, Flower. It was only once she lived her own life, rather than my idea of it, that our withered connection started to heal. May your and my relationship grow quickly past that point. I've so much I would speak with you about, Malinoe. But this is not the hour or the means. At least you can hear me, can't you? And I can sense your presence, faint and distant though it may be.
Very well.
commitment to this task of yours is greater than I had surmised. My offspring can be easily discouraged. I'm pleased to see my older brother's offspring isn't thus.
Silken fineries. Huh. I have Athena's amulet, Arachne. Would you be willing to confront her now? Just speak to how you've changed, how you wish to have your old self back, whatever she requires.
I'll do what I have to do, my friend. Now, if you could bring forth the Goddess of Wisdom, I'd be much obliged.
Very well, here goes. And whatever happens, I'll be right here. Heed now my voice, Lady Athena. One who has sought you is with me.
Hail, Melinoe. Ah, these woods. And sure enough, there's the world's most talented weaver herself. Still plying your trade, Arachne?
I most certainly am, Lady Athena. What else would I be doing? Even if I were still the mortal girl I once was, I imagine I'd have stuck with it. And you? How have you been?
Fully occupied. I cannot remain for long, for that reason and more. So what is it? You've grown tired of your form?
Well, I do miss my old shape and size, and I've been like this for a while, so I thought maybe you could turn me back. I'd do anything, please.
Anything? Then I've a simple enough request. Apologize for what you did in all sincerity, and tell me what you've learned.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry, Lady Athena. Truly sorry. Sorry that I would debase myself in front of you like this. In front of my own friend.
Arachne! Please, Lady Athena, she's upset and hasn't thought this through. I know how sorrowful she is.
Stay out of this, my friend. As for you, Lady Athena, you want to know what I learned.
I caution you to measure your words with care, Spider. I did not travel all this way to be the object of your ridicule.
I learned just now that I'll never apologize to you in all sincerity. I'd sooner be a lowly spider till the end of time. And look upon my works. I can still weave better than you.
I suppose you think this outburst moved me in some way, and that I'll now grant your desire. No, you may appear worse off, but you clearly haven't changed at all, Arachne.
Neither have you. Now either go on and squash me like I know you want to, or be on your way. You're scaring the flies.
Fine, I'll take my leave, and we shall never see each other again. Enjoy the Feast of Flies. Melinoe, this was a mistake.
Arachne, why did you do that? We went through so much for this one chance, and now it's gone.
No, my friend. That was the chance I had been waiting for. I just didn't realize it till I looked Athena in the eyes again. Now, shoo. I've kept you long enough.
Nightshade seeds.
What?
Hear me, on my authority.
Sure.
All right, Zagreus. I accept these terms.
Melinoe,
I have returned.
you're worse than fighting father. Don't tell him I said that.
To the now.
spawn, sister.
Back already.
Had a lot of weird stuff in it.
The weaver called Arachne chose her fate herself.
When you and I first met, you were searching for the Fates, but you discovered me among the shadows. I can navigate back to the crossroads that way, but you can go farther?
I can, yes. I'm from the deepest reaches of the underworld, where there exists no light at all. The chasm from which all creation sprang a while back.
I suppose even if one knew the Fates resided in such a place, they might still prove difficult to find.
Difficult, though not impossible as we now know.
Back amongst the dead.
Transmutation succeeded.
Where'd you come from?
Let's see. Apologies. I've started letting my misery break free. Moments of weakness becoming more frequent than I care to admit. I've been thinking about what to do. A plan.
What is it? You mentioned Scylla, Polyphemus, Circe. I see them frequently enough that I could speak to them on your behalf if you'd like.
Oh, I'd not ask you to do that. However, your connection to my knucklebones is strong enough. Perhaps I could relay a message to them myself. Just get my keepsake there and I could do the rest.
A spirit projection. I could probably maintain one for a little while. You mean to confront your old acquaintances?
For now, that's all, Goddess. If aiding me this way won't stray from your objectives.
Of course not. We'll see it through. Take all the time you need. Why not? Which to use first? I lack the grasp for this. Will this truly come to pass? House of Hades.
Ah, your journey begins anew again, young lady. Though let's see how it goes for you when you have my incomparable blessing from the start.
No getting used to that. Olympus, I accept this message. I heard the tales of my father's brothers long before we met, Uncle. And you're as mighty and courageous as they say. But I also feel as though you've been looking out for me. Thank you for making me feel welcome and safe.
Such a voyage we have had, haven't we, niece? And you're not even in my same vicinity. Just how it is with relatives. They're with you even when they're not. Know that I'm with you too, and always making certain that the coast is clear. At least after you find one of my boons. It's good to have your brother back, my niece. How he would scurry through your father's underworld like a rat fleeing a sinking ship. But now that ship is bound to be repaired. And it'll be a fine ship after all is said and done.
Let's hear it, Whispers. Transform. You're a long way from Athera. Out of my sight.
Lord Zeus already sought you out, Family or no, if he's offered you his blessing, he's expecting something in return. He's loath to ask for favors is all.
Just a small sip. Come on, cat.
Somebody call for premium express delivery, hey, Am? This is the best I've got, and it'll take you far and fast. You have my guarantee.
Out of my sight. To better light my way.
Why, thank you.
Now, strictly speaking, niece, you chose correct offering to my brother Zeus, but I must still save face.
Here he comes.
Why are we daddying when we have bigger fish to fry? Oh, right, because you picked the fight with me. Though, does this mean I lost?
We showed them, Tula.
There is one god whose swiftness far surpasses any steed's. And he has granted some of it to you, I see. I caution you not to make too much haste. Steadfastness is the key to victory. Twilight Curse.
Hit me then.
In our obscurity lies strength. Seek to be valuable, not to be known.
We come from a domain not of the surface nor the underworld, but between. The caretaker of that domain I have seen occasionally for some time, and serves the goddess Nyx. You are reminiscent of her to me.
The Fates won't mind. In the name of Hades. Reinforced.
Malinois.
Perhaps some evening I shall reach this point so quickly that I'll slip by before you arrive, Headmistress.
I've no intent to permit any such possibility. Not even if you've the swiftness of Hermes speeding you on. Why don't we get to it then?
Just in time.
Grandfather?
You have my children's blessings even now. I
relieved they are still offering their aid, considering the crisis I created and the harm I brought upon their home.
It seems we're all committed to setting this right, such as we can. The Olympians are no strangers to occasional fights anyhow, although perhaps not quite as bad as this last one.
Yes, well, if we are to exist in this small world together for eternity, we have incentive to alleviate the misery which we ourselves create. I thank you all for the support.
Should help. Beginning descent. The air's thick. Chaos, I heard your call. I accept this gift. More serpents?
Maybe I should... Oh, it's you. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm still here and everything. Though I've been thinking of a visit to the fields one of these days. Nights? I don't know.
Take all the time you need. I know it must be difficult, and the trip is treacherous. You could accompany me if you wish.
Sounds like a date. No, thanks. I get around just fine all by myself. But for now, I can still see a bit of me in here if I squint hard enough. It's a good look.
Chaos, right. Let's go, Homer. Grand Auntie Hestia. More and more I wonder, what would it have been like if you were always in my life? Perhaps I would have grown up quicker of wit, or happier. May we yet get to know each other like we knew each other all along.
I never wanted kids, you know, dearie. And you're not about to make me second guess what's more than probably the smartest choice I ever made, mouthing off to me the way you did just then. Now take your blasted boon and off with you. Never been to where you live, but I can tell when someone's made a warm and happy home, such as they can. Decorations, little touches for a sense of welcome, that's the stuff. Not everybody gets it, but you do.
She stands alone, unless you count her pet.
Jump.
A brief respite awaits.
You wretches are in for it now. There's her mark.
Nice shot.
Good evening. Good evening. Hey, I did want to hand over one last bottle. And by last, I mean until we find ourselves in different circumstances finally. But this one is for your nymph friends, not you.
Oh, have all my tales of Callisto piqued your interest there, Melanui? Because I'm open to sharing, and I know she is.
No, I mean, that wasn't my intent. It's just, if they've been close with you and raised your spirits, then I'm grateful for them. They must be worried about you.
I don't know why when I constantly tell them not to, though thank you, really. and I'll pass this on next chance I get with your compliments. But first, promise me one thing.
I just gave you multiple ambrosia bottles, and you want to promise too. What is it then?
You can survive on the surface for a while, so come join us in our woods sometime. Doesn't have to be soon. Wait till all this is over. I just think you'd enjoy it.
All right. When all this is over, I promise to meet your nymph friends in your woods and enjoy it.
I'll hold you to that. Hey, you have an animal companion now. Mine would be with me too, except they won't set foot in the underworld while they still draw breath. Except these birds, which do not seem to care.
And I suppose they have other excuses for Ophira? Some companions they are, leaving you to your devices here.
They're just like us for the most part, except quieter usually. You take good care of yours for me, all right? My mark is yours. See you.
Cursed. The boon from chaos just took hold. In the name of Hades. Skilla, would you mind if I put you in touch with a mutual acquaintance? It'll only be a moment. Heed now my voice, Odysseus. One whom you sought is here.
Odysseus!
Scylla and the Sirens.
I knew you'd come back, sailor. Once they hear our song, they always do. Unless they drown. And sometimes even after that. Oh, just had to get another listen, huh?
Aye, Scylla, you and your siren song left quite an impression on me in my mortal days. And I no longer wish to keep pretending otherwise.
Oh, well, if you want an earful, suit yourself. Nothing we'd rather do than please our longtime fans. I think some of your old crew's already in the crowd. The ones I took.
We had no choice but to sail past you, and good men gave their lives. But now the Princess of the Underworld shall give them all a show to remember.
Princess of the Underworld? This lady? You always were the scheming sort and haven't changed a bit. Well then, listen up, all of you. This one's for those of you with
this. To firmer ground. Come on out. Never get enough of those.
The possibilities.
Could get going now. Mindless wretch. A boon awakened. Echo! 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 Such a power. 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 That's something. Illuminate my path. Okay. Smackers.
Out with you all!
Olympus, I accept this message. That's one down. Stay where you are. time, my lord. I know you don't like cleanings, but it's time.
Still with gaping souls, the Hound of Hell nevertheless seems satisfied.
Go find your master now. Made it. The old service hall. Maybe I should switch. I needed. Going down.
Satyrs and their ilk yet remain dedicated to the Titan's cause.
All right, Tula.
This chamber, it once held a prisoner of mine, a mortal king who had attempted to cheat death. I forced the reps to heave that boulder up that path forever. He forgave me anyway.
Forget him, Father. What purpose does it serve to dwell on some dead mortal now?
You misunderstand. The prisoner, he was called Sisyphus the King. His boulder there was like a friend. He asked his friend to keep me company. Until more company arrived, he said.
Well, then I'm grateful to that boulder and the king. Kronos must not have accounted for your former prisoners being fond of you.
Oh, most of them are not. Some chose to join the Titan's legions and remain here in Tartarus. Not anywhere I cast my gaze, of course.
You honor me. grow strong.
Treasure from the sea!
Open. More coming.
There at last.
Storm is coming!
There.
This show colors are shocking!
So close now. Up to now.
This pleases me.
Our world can be such an ugly place, filled with such terrible misunderstandings as can veil the beauty we so often don't appreciate enough.
Well, here we go.
Behold my thunderbolts!
This is my father's realm.
Oh, let's make up. What do you say, gorgeous? With everything that has been going on of late, I think we've all been a little bit on edge.
Adequate.
Perish! Dare to oppose my niece!
on my authority. Mighty Supai, now make Ignium burn brighter still.
When first I came here to this house, your father and his servants, they did not put up much of a fight. Not even Nyx herself. Although, in fairness, I did take them by surprise.
What did you think you would accomplish taking Night Incarnate as your captive among all the rest? Her influence is not so easily undone.
I grant you that it has been rather dark in spite of Nyx's temporary leave. Nevertheless, I do prefer having fewer disagreeable sorts about. Not even one, in fact. Those who swear allegiance to the gods.
I could have had him. Let me see.
A demon spirit bearing Ignium, but where? Your father once was bearer of the fated list, you know. A housewarming gift, my sister said. But Hades put it away, until your brother unearthed it from the archives and started using it himself.
I know Zagreus sought our mother. Perhaps the fated list helped him succeed. Come to think, I wouldn't have even been born if he hadn't. Wait, how did you end up with the list after that?
It wasn't until rather recently. The Fates sent me to retrieve the list from your father's house. Kronos would be absent, they said. And they were right, for when I returned, they were gone.
That's when he got them.
Yes.
Disgusting.
I was just picking up a bit. Didn't mean to bother you, goddess. Hey, I like your wings. Mine aren't real, though I had an earlier pair made with real feathers, more like yours, but not nearly as good.
How about next time you see my stuff, you leave it be, all right there, baby bird? Now get out of my face and don't go tripping on your tongue on your way up.
Sounds good. I'm off. Goodbye.
Bye now.
Returned again. May you cast.
Odysseus on leave. Into the earth you go. Here you are.
Singing. Ugh. The goddess of the hunt apparently is looking for her brother's job. Surprised you're not still over there yourself. Something else you could be practicing.
It may seem frivolous, though we don't sing merely for lack of things to do here, Nemesis. It has a cleansing quality.
Oh, right. Artemis told me all about what you mean when you talk about cleansing. At least I'm just about out of earshot over here.
We'll have to sing louder for you. Every possibility.
Ambrosia. Look, you should know my never-to-be-used stash is just about full. Wouldn't want for it to overflow.
You could always invite me to the taverna, where we might cut into that stash of yours a bit. Why hoard it forever? Besides the reasons that you previously said.
Not going to invite you anywhere as long as you keep this up. And I don't appreciate you making light of the subject of avoiding excess. My area of expertise, not yours.
I'm sorry, Nemesis. I wasn't aiming to be rude. Words I cannot entirely believe I'm saying, much less feeling, since we used to trade barbs all the time.
Things sure were nice and simple then, weren't they? But now we're stuck in whatever pattern this is, till we break free, and we're doing that now. No more ambrosia. Ever.
Ever? What about bath salts? If I've learned anything, it's that with practice comes perfection, or as close as we can ever get. So, what do you say we practice listening to our hearts a little more? Here, this is for you.
I'm attempting to listen to my heart right now, Princess. But if truly it can speak, I'm afraid it's speaking a bit rapidly, such that I can't entirely understand or know what to do, as though I'm in one of your binding spells.
How about I go first, and next I offer you ambrosia, you can be prepared. For now, my heart says, I feel comfortable around you, even though you make me feel like royalty, which, come to think of it, I do not mind at all.
I thank you very much for that, Princess. I'm pleased that you approve of me this way, And next time, as you say, I'll be better prepared to express my sentiment in turn.
Looking forward to it. Hey, now that the taverna's back, how about I treat you to a bit of the ambrosia of the gods? You have my word, it's good.
Well, I guess I'm not in the middle of anything, and since you did give me your word... Know what? I'm in. Considered a delicacy, that figures. Kind of a weird consistency. Are you supposed to drink this stuff or eat it?
You're mainly just supposed to savor it with friends. I agree it's a bit unusual, but then it's intended for extraordinary circumstances.
Yeah? What makes this so extraordinary? We're just lounging around. Not in the tent, which granted isn't normal in my case, but still.
It's ours to decide what's special, don't you think? Yes, we see each other night in and night out, but we have never shared a fancy bottle like this, just the two of us.
I guess I see your point, but bit of a paradox or something, right? Ambrosia's meant for extraordinary events, but it's the ambrosia itself making things unnaturally festive.
Supernaturally, even. My skin, it's beginning to crawl, as though something is here with us. Oh, gods.
The gods themselves shall quake with fear, the likes of which your frail consciousness shall never comprehend.
Alright, so then ambrosia's not that bad. I gotta go unwind, but that was fun.
Do it, Dora.
I fade.
Hey.
Marks her passage silently, watching with the eye.
Full grown. Hail, broker. This one. Cards no. Oh, Rocky.
I trust that the enchanted tooth I proffered you has proved invaluable. Although since you're already back, perhaps it wasn't quite invaluable enough.
I'd surely not have gone as far without your keepsake, Commander. Though, why is it known as the Lucky Tooth? Was there another of its kind?
Oh no! It is truly a unique artifact procured in my travails. An artifact with which you'll cling to life as might a sailor on a sinking ship.
That's very vivid. The photon. Into the cold. Time to shine.
I always wished to see the House of Hades. Though your father and mother have a royal guard, I may have sent to their realm prematurely. It'd make things rather awkward if we ran into each other there.
Got you. Can't right now.
Surely you would not admit to this, but your father has been through quite an ordeal. Worse perhaps than any of us. But he and your mother have weathered difficult times before, and each time they have grown from it.
I see.
tonight.
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one. So it shall be.
Thank you. Since Ambrosia can be so good as to leave you desiring more, I wanted you to have this, for being quite possibly the most welcome sight in all of Thera.
To have been blessed by one such as you after having cursed so very many, however much they had it coming. I've merely done my service to great Hecate in working with you, sorceress. You need not compensate me more.
It isn't compensation, merely a gift. Your past is your business. I know only the Lady Medea whom I've met and come to understand. She is so much the sorceress I've aspired to be, with less emphasis on cursing, but still.
You were so young when first we met. I thought as you grew older, you would harden, grow crueler, as many of us do. Yet you have proven quite resistant, and in turn, you've made me more resistant to it too. I'm most grateful.
You're most welcome.
A pox upon our enemies.
Hold still in their shades. And now for you, cousin.
For certain.
Now to head back. Shades, I release you. Hear me, on my authority. Tombstone.
to blot out my light, creating an eclipse whenever she required. We had a conversation after that, and all is well between us ever since. Between her curses and my hexes, you shall be feared.
Your father's catacombs, I've had all the glory to myself. Come, friends.
Damn it.
Of that price.
You said I wasn't what you thought. Neither are you what I expected, sir. I'd heard tales of your exploits and truly never seen so fierce a fighter. But I know there's more to you. Here then, for one of your divinity, a divine gift.
Ambrosia, you would take me for another god. I am half man. Such stuff is not for me, and you sully its purpose merely in the offering. What do you want from me?
I want you to accept that there are gods and goddesses who hold you in esteem. If falling short of perfection means falling short of godhood, then none of us are divine.
Now you're onto something, sister. Well, if and when the rest of the family gets around to accepting your terms, let's all share this bottle. I'll just hang on to it for now.
Until then.
Your blood runs red. You're not entirely a goddess. We truly get the best of both worlds.
You were born to a mortal mother, weren't you? My mother's half-mortal. Death itself is in our blood. But you're different.
Different. Neither god, nor mortal, nor shade. It's as you say. Death itself is in my blood. All mortals are born to die. I was born also to kill. Go on, witch.
There's something. Coinage. At last. Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm here.
Yeah, I think that might have done the trick. Because I can smell every last corpse a couple fields away. You're all right, witch. What do you even give me?
Oh, it's just... I'd stashed away old herbal remedies my aunt had given me. Thought I would never find a use for them, but didn't have the heart to throw them out.
Well, that was awful generous of you. Though now I'm in the mood for a quick bite. Or maybe a quick nap. You want to stick around?
Yes.
Squashed. That's it.
Poisoned.
So tired.
Whoa.
Goddess.
All set.
A fishing point is near.
More. All done. I'm taking this back. Enough of that.
The infinite dark. On to the next phase.
Lots of new tentacles, I see. soon be back for more, won't you?
Am I mistaken, Witchy? Or are you bearing Casintha Blackbloody coat? Wearing it, I should say. Heard how it's put together, but I've never seen it for myself. Let's see what he can do.
The Forge of the Heavens.
Dusky Wing and all
Evening,
of
little
it's
pigs.
you! You bring with you ill presence, little miss. I do not welcome it at all. It's those old knuckle bones I sense you have. They first visited this isle long ago.
Please, madam. I got these from Odysseus himself, and they've only served me well. He's asked if you would speak with him through them. I don't know what you have to discuss, but can tell it burdens you both.
How strange to be entreated thus. You've far more urgent matters than to be his messenger. He could have voyaged here himself if he had anything of use to say. But no.
We need our great tactician at his post. Look, if you can sense those bones at all, then surely you can sense no negative intent. I'm sorry to disturb you nonetheless.
Oh, it's all right. It's not your fault, Poppet. But I am not prepared for conversation with him now. When next you bring those bones here, though, perchance I shall.
Greater might. Into the purse. Now for the last one. You should have stayed in shadow. For safekeeping.
Apollo shall be notified at once.
No hiding from this light.
Which way now? In the name of Hades. The front of the fleet. It's the nightly special. You have yet to be late for our clashes even once. No matter how quickly I reach these shores, you're here first. But your goal is to be less dependable, not more.
My goal is never to have a goal in my life. It's just, I'm going through some sort of phase, I think. All the competition with you and Nemi must have got to me.
And what is it you think we're competing for? First to be forced back to the depths of the underworld?
Never said it's you I'm competing with, babe. And you know what I realize about this whole thing we've got going on? Discipline and disorder go hand in hand.
The light of the sun.
Didn't hurt. Everyone's invited. Want more?
Music to my ears.
Why does this always happen to me?
A golden apple. Solid ground.
Time for a dazzling display.
Target sighted. The path of stars.
The limits of my light.
Couple full blast.
Let's get to work.
I'll knock some sense into you yet.
You shine so bright it hurts.
You picked the wrong time.
Music to my ears.
Hear me, on my authority. I choose otherwise. Hermes must be in the area.
The light of the sun.
Lord Poseidon! Not now. Lord Poseidon!
No hiding from this light.
Cheers, Em. At last.
Excellent timing. Lady Athena, I don't know what to say except I deeply regret the incident between you and Arachne. I was certain she sought your forgiveness, not an altercation.
I am less surprised by the outcome, but then I knew Arachne from before. Perhaps she did mean to apologize until the moment she saw me again and all her scorn came rushing back. Nonetheless, what's done is done.
I understand. Though, if I may ask, what did she do to have incurred your judgment? I know a weaving contest was involved, but only from her side of the tale.
Losing to some mortal was a humiliation I did not anticipate, yet it was Arachne's arrogance that sparked my wrath. Rather than any envy I had for her considerable talent, she had the nerve to call my work pedestrian.
She insulted you. That was short-sighted, certainly. And as I understand, she was quite young, had she but known.
This last time she did know, yet she insulted me again. We do not expect much from mortals, merely penitence. For those such as Arachne, the best we can do is make examples of them. Now I shall spare her not another word. A sound plan. To greater victory.
Can't do it. I accept this message. Something else?
Again we meet.
You who condemn me as a criminal. Would you know why I liberated fire from this mountain for the sake of mortal kind?
My own increasingly strong sense of foresight indicates you're going to tell me no matter what.
When I gave mortals nourishment, the meat they would have sacrificed to you, they needed fire then, and more. But you hoarded all of it. So I saved them, and I'll do it again.
You shine so bright it burns.
Incinerate.
Time for a dazzling display.
Phoenix Flame. The flames that you withstood, perhaps they were never meant for you. I've suffered worse.
Another rival overcome.
I can use this. In the name of Hades. Good. Try another one, maybe. The fleece.
See you later.
The fortress of the gods.
The light of the
Children can be such a nuisance, so they say. The black coat shines. Lost.
Time for a dazzling display.
Next floor.
Music to my ears. You called?
Something else. Need to recharge.
You shine so bright it hurts.
In the name of Hades. Keep up, Homer.
Now only death and the princess remain.
Keep old Typhon waiting. Get him, Em.
Darkness guide you.
Hello, flower. How humiliating that even our boons must be concealed, lest we risk revealing too much about our plans and defenses to our enemies.
Let's see what else. Now.
You.
Bite her properly this time, Typhon.
how small and weak you truly are. We all grow older, yes, but none of us shall ever change in our entirety. And you go easy on her, Typhon. She is but a poor, defenseless little girl. Concern yourself with him. Not again.
Hey, Typhon! Back to the abyss!
Would you look at the time?
Down with Typhon. See that, Typhon?
The Underworld's guardian, Melenui, belongs not high above the surface, but below. Thus, having taken care of family business for the night, she vanishes before the break of dawn.
Return to Shadow now. What just happened?
Cool it with the nectar, would you, Mel? Ever since we tried ambrosia, I've been cultivating a much more sophisticated palate. For shade. No more cheap stuff.
Dora, the nectar of the gods can hardly be considered cheap. Most mortals go through the entirety of their existence without so much as a taste. And you don't like it?
You know, I do, but it's a little on the sweet side for me. Though, I appreciate you treating me like royalty.
Like a spirit of unfathomable power.
Hello?
Quite a predicament we find ourselves in, sister. Certainly not one I could have anticipated when first I arrived. How odd. So what are we to do? It's not my wish to interfere.
Don't worry about that. Worry about keeping your mouth shut when she's walking up on us. All casual, like she doesn't know what's going on.
Wait, what is going on? What are you two talking about, if I may ask?
Talking about you, Princess. Though it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about. You've got enough going on, and we can sort this out ourselves, if you'll excuse us.
Wait. No, I would prefer to be forthright. Princess, the issue is we each develop certain feelings for you that, in some cases, can manifest as the kind of envy that Nemesis is committed to punishing. An outcome we are trying to avoid.
Oh, I see. Thank you for letting me know. I would never want to hurt either of you. Well, maybe you, Nemesis, but only when we spar. How do we resolve this? Our feelings mustn't get in our way.
They won't get in our way. And besides, you're busy, not like you were going to devote yourself to one of us body and soul, like some mortal that doesn't know any better.
Certainly not. Why should I or any of us have to choose? We're gods. If you wish to know me better, wonderful. But please accept that I won't let myself be bound to anyone. Nor would I expect any different from you. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
The fates would have me do their bidding.
If I may confide something, Goddess. Throughout my mortal life, I never wanted to depend on anyone. But I always had aid. From great warriors, sailors, even gods. Yet, even still, it's difficult to ask assistance in personal matters.
I know the feeling well. A sense of weakness. The inability to do something oneself. We strive for self-sufficiency and we don't wish to heap our troubles on our comrades.
Aye, we know it isn't weakness, but we have to fight our instincts there a bit, don't we? Though mainly what I wished to say was thank you for the aid you've given me. You needn't have gone out of your way.
Of course. We've come this far together.
What am I doing here?
Continue your pace.
Power to create. Now simmer away.
Woods have eyes and ears. Thus, I'm aware Arachne and Athena finally settled up their differences. To the extent they ever shall, I suppose.
Arachne always had her pride, but I think she may have found some sort of peace.
Would that it were so. With time, feelings of scorn embed themselves deep in the flesh, in the heart. They are not easily excised. Those two are stubborn enough to do it.
Fair trade. We've something brewing still. Would you care to split this bottle of ambrosia, Headmistress? We never truly celebrated the restoration of the Underworld's king and queen here.
Sipping the drink of your mountain relatives hardly seems suitable festivity. Oh, very well. You are correct that these shades shall be expecting something. And so I bid you all salute your princess of the Underworld, who never relented against the threat of time itself and the father of all monsters amongst many others.
Thank you, Headmistress. Everyone. I never could have done this without you, without these crossroads, the one place I could always return to in a moment of need.
You are welcome here and safe, Melinoe. And whilst we had utmost faith in you, nevertheless, what you accomplished was beyond imagining.
I did what you trained me to do. I'm grateful for your patience through all the many setbacks I had to overcome.
How else could we have stood against time itself if not through patience? I knew you would be a capable student. It is the only reason I pushed you as hard as I did.
So then what happens now to the unseen? Our shades each have an honorary place in Elysium waiting for them.
That may be if they decide to leave, but I suspect they're in no greater hurry to abandon this place than are you. There is always more we may accomplish here, and we stand to go farther together than alone.
Thank you all for standing by my side.
Well, it was not the most formal gathering, but my sense is that it was worthwhile. All these shades. They arrived here for lack of any place to go. Now, 'tis a permanent home.
Not just a place to stop, a place to stay. What do I need?